In all honesty, I'm not doing too well. And I think we can all relate to having those really painful days where you have to make some hard decisions and you have to say, or, you have to let go of something you really love or someone you really love.
My name is Quill Taylor, and I have taken it upon myself to record my findings pertaining to the life of a young boy named Anthony Todd.
Abby, we're cutting it really close here.
I know.
We've lost Liv and Calinox.
They aren't lost, they're just missing.
But Quill and Martin are still out of commission.
It's only been a few hours. Give them time.
Okay, but what about the townspeople? They know something's going on now, and the mayor is trapped in the forest.
We need to wait and see what opportunities present themselves. That's all we can do right now.
No, it's not. I'm tired of waiting. We need to do something now before...
Tea is ready.
Thank the gods for tea.
Thanks, Ez.
How are they?
Still asleep. Quill insisted on staying with Martin, then promptly passed out.
I'm worried about them.
Quill should be fine. Their initial reaction is always the worst it gets.
I guess so.
How did they find the gemstone anyway? I thought the only one in town was inaccessible.
Apparently, they found a way to get to it.
I'm going to alter their memory again.
What?
I don't think that's necessary.
Why not? I'd just go back to whenever they found the thing, and then we can put it back with little issue.
It's not that simple.
Isn't it?
Separating the gemstone from its new user could have drastic effects. We don't want to hurt anyone.
Nanny, our job is more important than some bystander.
Is it? Since when?
Since we received it.
Has Eris explicitly asked us to hurt someone for the sake of the job?
I believe that this is what he'd want us to do.
Do you want to do it?
Well, of course not, but if it's necessary...
It's not.
What has gotten into you recently? You've been questioning orders and refusing to do what we were sent to do 10 rotations ago.
Maybe after 10 rotations, I don't really see a point to it anymore.
The point is that we...
There isn't one. We're going to be gone regardless, along with the rest of the world. Forgive me for feeling insignificant.
We're on the right side.
Are we?
We have to be. The beings of this planet are criminal. They murder each other, enslave each other, and for what? To feel powerful? I'm sure the gods are just as unhappy with them as Eris is.
Us.
Excuse me?
We live on this planet. We are those criminal beings you're talking about. If you're going to talk about a reset, you may as well include us in the casualties. And since when has Eris agreed with the gods on anything?
Your thinking is dangerous, Nanny.
I'd argue that yours is the dangerous mindset, Ez. Where's all of this coming from? For 10 rotations, we've lived here and raised Anthony and gotten so close, and now you're just acting like we're your work partners? Where did everything go?
It doesn't matter anymore.
And doesn't that stir something inside of you? All of that time we spent together, that's all going to be gone.
But it's for the greater good.
What greater good? What could possibly be good about what we're doing? Quill, how are you feeling?
Fine.
I've got you. Come on.
Hey, Eziander.
Quill?
How is Martin?
Still asleep. I came down so that I could take a walk, but I suppose that's not happening at the moment.
Give yourself a moment to recuperate, then we'll go out all together.
I'll go check on dinner.
Our conversation isn't done. We'll be talking about this later.
No, Nanny. I believe it is done. Oh, and I've taken the liberty of inviting some guests over
What?
for dinner tonight before they return home.
What guests?
Please be sure to attend.
Eziander?
I don't doubt they'll want to speak with you.
Eziander!
Abby,
It's too soon, but it'll have to do. We've got to do something tonight.
But we don't have enough people.
and there might still be power sources around the town.
I know,
You wanted to wait.
and now we can't.
How are we even going to do this?
I don't know.
Nanny,
Yes, Anthony, what is it?
may I go play in the maze?
Darling, it's nearly time for supper.
But see, I found something really cool and I want to draw it in on my map. Look, it goes right there.
That's nearly the center of the maze.
Please.
Come right back when you can see the sun over the hedges.
But that's so soon.
Then you'd best get a move on.
You're right. Hi, Quill. Hi, Essa. Bye, Quill. Bye, Essa.
Have fun, Anthony. I'm going to go check on Martin. Then I think a walk will do me good.
Quill?
Hmm?
I'd like to discuss what happened at the library, if you wouldn't mind.
Just give me a moment, okay?
Very well. We'll wait for you down here.
Thanks.
I don't think either of us should go to dinner.
We're going to find the last of the power sources. I don't know which locations are actually what we're looking for, but we'll go down my list.
This is it?
This is it. And your idea about display swords? Well, I asked him from the hardware shop for a small favor.
Oh?
He said that they'd be done by tonight, so we'll stop by. I'm going to go gather some of my texts and things that I believe will be useful before we leave.
I'll make sure Martin and Quill are alright to go.
Meet out front?
Sounds good.
Yeah, I hope some more sleep will do him good.
Your friend is quite... how should I say this? Impulsive. Jumping into fire is quite a dangerous practice.
He usually thinks things through more, but I mean, it's Liv. Would you not do the same?
I didn't.
Fair enough.
Speaking of the library, would you like to explain what happened?
I wish I could.
Please try.
Well, I found this in the old lumber mill. The one that's in the middle of all the shops.
Put that away.
But I just...
Put it away. Back in your pocket. Don't bring it out again. You shouldn't have taken that.
It was keeping the lumber mill standing. We had to remove it.
Well, you could have simply gotten rid of it. Thrown it in a creek in the forest, buried it.
Why would I do that? It seems important.
It is important, but now that you've used it...
We don't know exactly what that means for you.
I don't understand.
It's difficult to explain. We're worried that there's a connection between the gemstones and who or whatever uses them, and the consequences of the two being severed.
Like with the lumber mill collapsing when we took the gemstone out of the machine.
Well, yes. The gemstone draws power directly from Eris. He'll know you've used it. We have to be careful.
He knows I used it.
He knows someone did, and if any of the representatives were at the library at the time of the fire and saw you with it...
Oh.
I think the fire was their fault. They probably set it. I doubt they were there if they already knew what was happening.
But if they set it to get rid of Calinox, I imagine they'd stick around to make sure the job is done. You know what? Actually, I think it was Amor and Cal. Eris told me they were taking care of an old nuisance, as I believe he put it. I rescind my last statement. They probably didn't stick around.
Imagine doing your job well.
Well, they did manage one thing.
Calinox probably saved them. It probably went somewhere safer to hide.
They're probably fine.
Yeah.
We can still hold out hope. Regardless, Calinox isn't here, and we've got to make sure the clock tower is still broken.
If it is, then we should be alright on that. But if Eron has fixed it,
We've got to break it again.
shouldn't be too hard.
Are you alright to go up, Quill, or would you rather stay down here?
Is there a lift?
You've been in some...
No, there isn't one. Just a set of metal stairs.
Oh, right.
You don't have to.
No, I want to. I've never been inside, and I was excited to go inside with Liv. Sorry, I'll come along. I might just take a break when I need to.
Perfectly reasonable. Come on then, we'll head up, then go over to Tim's.
Sounds good.
Whoa.
Come on.
Come on, this way.
I thought this part had collapsed.
What? Oh. Gods. Okay. This way then.
Did they come for you?
Likely. I don't regret not telling you earlier. It was for your safety.
Don't know if that's supposed to make any sense to me. I can't see how I was safe if you've been... You talked to Abby and Essa about Eris. A lot. That's why they always came to the library, and I always fell asleep. They never came to see me. It was always you. And that's not safe. It's stifled. It's...
There were many times that Abby and Essa came simply to talk to you. You know that.
I mean...
It's true. I have a count. Would you like to hear how many times Abby and Essa came to talk to you versus when they came to talk to me? 483 on your side, and about 67 on mine.
Why did you count that?
I get bored. You know, despite being a product of my own being, you are separate. In a person sort of way. I'm not a person.
Technically.
No, I'm not a person. If you want to talk technically, you aren't either. But you certainly blend in more than I do. There is another. I'm unsure if you'll ever meet him. He is, well, unpredictable.
Another what?
Facet? Being. In this form. Apologies. I've practiced what to say when this inevitably happens, but I'm afraid I'm still underprepared.
How did I not know about this?
Well, that's on me.
Of course it is.
We're coming to another exit. Be cautious.
Where are we?
Oh, this is exciting.
Stop talking. Please, just be quiet.
I can't believe that out of all my soldiers just picked from, he chose Amor.
Well, that's because I have smarts. I've got ideas.
You're just here so you can carry him around.
And I do not mind it.
They've got Martin.
When is the world ending again? Not soon enough.
Eris said CR is not responding to any calls. Think he's gonna make us check it out?
He doesn't care about her that much. He'll probably just leave it.
Plus, we've got dinner tonight. Ugh. Come on, Eziander's not that bad.
No, he's not. Just going to have to spend an extended amount of time in a room with you. Done? Amor, talking to Eris and then come right back. Are you sure he doesn't need a supervisor?
Are you offering?
I am not.
Just go. I want to burn something else.
We'll see soon.
Ready, new guy? First time traveling across the planet in a couple of seconds is always fun.
Well, they took him.
Be quiet, or they'll take us too.
Come along, Erin. Cal, why don't you go take care of the wicked house?
No problem.
Do they mean Essa?
What was that? I thought, What? Don't worry about it. Just go on, I'll meet you at the manor. Very well then.
What?
There you are.
Run, go!
Huh. I thought surely Cal and Amor couldn't possibly screw it up. I stand corrected. You're tough. I'll give you that. Can't wait to tell Eris I cleaned up another one of Amor and Cal's mess-ups. Well, come on then. Can't keep Roske waiting. You know how she gets.
The Domestic Life of Anthony Todd is a podcast by J.R. Steele and licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 International License. The writing, theme music, and sound editing were done by J.R. Steele, and the script was edited by River Toepler. Follow the domestic life of Anthony Todd on Twitter at DomesticLifePod, and find the domestic life on Instagram at DomesticLifePodcast. Visit the website, penofsteel.wixsite.com/domesticlife to listen, view transcripts, and meet our cast, or join our Discord using the link in the description. Thanks for joining us.